Okay, so I've switched up my middle pages a little bit, and we may end up switching them up again. I chose these 3 because I really like when you open this up, it looks so pretty. So we're going to create 3 piles. And here's another one that I chose for the middle. And then I chose the lace samples as a middle. So I take them and I put them in 3 piles. And then I go through my bigger pile here. And I just kind of separate and figure, okay, I have 1, 2, 3 of the flower ones. So I'll just put 1 of each on that pile. And then next I'll look and see, let's see, I pulled out 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And what else do we have here? The lace printy looking coffee dyed paper. I'll do 1 in each pile. And the same thing with the coffee dyed paper. 1 in each pile. And then, see what else I have in my pile here. I have these, the ledgers. So I'll put, these are longer, so I'm going to have to fold them a little bit and open them. And I'm also going to take washi tape and put it in the center just because they're so old to stabilize them in the journal, which I'll show you. So we'll put that there. And let's find a 3rd one for this one. Something that's a little different. So this is old. That's that dress shop. So we'll put that one there. And then maybe we'll take the 1 doily here, another doily here, and let's find something kind of different. We could take this bag and put that bag there. And let's see what we're going to do. Some of these I might not end up using either. That guest check will go in probably a pocket. So now I'll just kind of go through and put this here maybe. This here. And just kind of go through, just like this. So I have 1 extra. And I could go through and, let's see, do this. And they don't have to be folded in half perfectly either. Okay, so let's count. Oh, wait a minute, my envelopes. I really like this glassine looking envelope, so we'll put that there. The gold is cool. And let's do this one. And we could figure if we want to use this one after. So now I want to see how many pieces I have in each. So they should be the same. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11's not bad. And we're going to, don't forget, we're going to add a few other things in between. And we're going to add a lot of ephemera and different things. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take each pile. Let's put 2 of them aside. Just so we can figure out our layout on this. So we know we have our middle piece right here. And I want to try to keep something pretty. Oh, you know what might look pretty here? You just have to kind of go through and play around with them and see. And you want them off balance when you put them in. And I'll go over that with you guys as we proceed. And then what you're going to probably end up doing, we're going to tear page sides and do different things to them. That looks a little, you know, this may look nice here. I think let's do this. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. See, this is what you do. You go through. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Let's see how this one looks. This may look good up against this, which it does. And I kind of like to taper it things a little bit, and you'll see as I go what I mean. So we'll put her store here. Now I have 2 of these here, so I want to use another one. And that would look pretty with that. You kind of want to see what you think will look nice with the different pages. Put this, almost do the envelope. We'll have to play around and see how we're gonna attach this. To do it this way. So we'll play around with that and see. I just thought it was a cool shape when we could add something to the front of that. I like the way this looks with this, but I'm not so sure I want this to be my first page. So we'll have to play around with that for now. And I could actually add, you know, something, a picture to the front, one of these. I didn't cut them out yet. So let's hold off and put one signature aside. And I have the other ones to do as well. Kind of like this. A little too busy. That looks good. See, look what happens. I don't like that together. So then I'll go and pick a different. Oh, you know what we haven't picked? This might look good with this. And see, I don't want this as my first page, so maybe then I'm going to have the same first page as here. So I'm going to go through and maybe fix it up a little bit. And let's do our last one. This is just so you can kind of get an idea of how I put the signatures together. And, you know, we also have to realize, too, that I have all this ephemera. I could always put, you know, something like this. Whoops. Something like this on the cover. And we could add some laces, or a belly band as well. I could do a multi-pocket. So we can thoroughly decorate this as our first page. So let's just hold off and see. Let me find my centerpiece on this one. And we're kind of going to do the same process. The heck did I, there it is. I think I'm going to take this. That looks really pretty. See, I like how that looks together. We have our document. See, it looks nice when you taper them, and I'm going to rip a lot of these pages. See, that's too close to that. So we'll add this. And maybe we'll add this. I need to figure out how we're going to incorporate that. And what we're going to put in there. See, that's, and now we have this one. And that looks pretty with that. There. So now we have our 3 pages, and like I said, our 3 signatures, and like I said, I will go through and tweak these quite a bit, or we could always leave this as our very cover of our signature, like this, and add it like this. So what I want to show you, ladies, when we add these to the journal, I just want to make sure that, oh, this is, I was going to incorporate this somehow. I thought that was so pretty. And I like adding some of the vintage textiles to it as well. So we'll see how we're going to incorporate that. So when I close it, it's not too big, because it's going to give us room to add. So if we add like this, it's not going to be too much, if you see what I mean. So let's play around with our pieces that we have here. So if you saw from the first video, you went around and inked all of them. So I ended up inking quite a few. And I really like a lot of these. They're gorgeous. I actually like every single one of them. So we can incorporate even this as a little tuck spot right here. And we could, you know, tuck in something in that corner somewhere, like this letter, which I will tear the sides. So see how that piece becomes alive quite a bit, and it doesn't look, you know, blank. So we could do something like that. But there are so many of these in this collection that we could work with. So what I want you to do is pull out your tags, or what you'd like to make into tags. You can virtually make any of these into tags that you want. And my next thought is let's plan these tags out and figure out what we want to do to them. We could sew around them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add holes, and I could add some yarn that I have that I got from Anne that is really pretty, and it'll match great. So that's one of the things. And there's a lot of writing space on the back of these. You can kind of have some secret writing space on the back as well.